start with this question over here. Yeah, we're going to start with this question over here. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Firstly, you've got two straight lines over here. Okay, so think about what that means for us. Think about the rules that we've learned up until this point. Okay, so I'm just going to write like a little cheat sheet for you up here. So we've got vertically opposite angles when we're looking for an X. Okay, we've got angles on a straight line. That's when we're adding things together, and that's 180. We've got angles around a point. That's 360. And then we've got complementary angles. That's your little cheat sheet up there. Okay.
That's like gold. You better take a screenshot.
Yeah, that is gold up there. My advice is start with finding X. Okay, and then you can find Y. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to give this a go. I want you all to try. I want you to all have something written on your page. I don't want anyone to be staring at this blankly and being like, what is going on? And then Tiana is going to tell us what X is because she hates geometry. This is her punishment. Don't tell me you hate things, because then I'm going to pick on you until you love it. So Tiana, we're very excited to hear what X is. Take your time though, make sure you're comfortable with it. And then we'll go through.
Yeah, Tiana, you can do this. I am here for you. You can do it. This is what Tiana said she missed about me. He's like,
Tiana, I said you're going to do it for us. You're going to find X for us because you don't like geometry. So I'm picking on you until you love it. I'm just going to pick on you until it's like something you enjoy.
And I know
it's my new strategy.
You'll get 100% actually finding X, Tiana.
Exactly. You'll be fine. So Tiana's going to find X for us, and then if we have a volunteer to find Y, then that would be great.
Let's go.
Oh, and Num's hand is up. So Num, I'm hoping you're going to find Y for us. Is that I'm assuming that's what this hand is up for. Is your hand up to tell us how to work on Y?
No, ma'am. It is a question. When you like doing vertical opposite, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna write like, for example, 3x plus 9 equals the vertically opposite equation, right?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
This guy and that guy. Yeah. Okay, I'm giving you guys until 10 past 6 on this question. So you've got 2 more minutes sitting on it. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Tiana, the clock is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Let's see. X is the easy one, Tiana. I was being nice to you. Y is the tricky one. Oh, Apiwe's got Y. Awesome, Apiwe. Jasmine, it is okay. Tiana, talk us through X.
He's been putting me in the spot. I'm not ready.
Pressure, 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 pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiana, I'm cheering for you. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm so many
Tell me what to write.
Ish. So we're gonna say 4x. Are we gonna start like it?
Yep, yeah.
Okay, 4x plus 50.
Yeah.
Plus 5x.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna say equals? Equals to 5x minus 10.
What's my reason?
Vertically opposite.
Good,
yes.
good.
Yes,
good.
go.
Okay, good.
Now we're gonna put the x's together.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it like that. Now we're gonna say 4x minus 5x equals 10x minus 15.
Yes, go.
Good. Okay, next line.
Okay, so then the next line is negative 1x.
Mm-hmm.
That's negative. You okay? It's negative 25.
Good,
Yes.
good. Nice. Okay.
Now we divide both by negative 1,
Yes.
and then x equals to 25.
There we
Gorgeous.
go. You see,
Brilliant.
not so bad. Not
Look
so
at
bad.
that. I knew
Nice
you was
work.
genius.
Stressful, babe. It looked stressful.
Yeah, it looks stressful, but it's not. You gotta trust yourself here.
You did
Okay.
well done.
We've got a Piwe who's gonna talk us through how to find y. A Piwe, tell me how I'm gonna start this because I'm feeling stressed. What am I gonna do?
Oh, ma'am, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I'm gonna try. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I first said 2y plus 115.
How did you get
plus
150?
because I said 4x plus 15, which gave me 115. And then I also said 5x minus 10, which also gave me 115.
Good. Okay, I'm just going to write out that process over here for anyone who's feeling lost. Okay. So what a Piwe did, guys, is she took the 4x plus 15. She substituted in the x that we found. That was 25. And that gave 115. And if you substituted it in here, you would also get 115. Okay. Cool. A Piwe, take us from there. 115 plus
2y
yeah.
is equals to 180 degrees.
Good. What's my reason?
Angles on a straight line.
Yes. Okay. We are getting somewhere. Next line.
And then I took the 115 and then I put it on the right side. And then it was
Good.
180 minus 115,
Good.
which gave me 65 degrees.
100%. So what does y
And-
land up equaling?
And then it's 65 degrees divided by 2. I mean, it gave me a decimal though. Gave me
Yeah, that's fine.
32,5.
That's
32,5.
100%.
Well
Perfect.
done. Ooh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice job,
Well
Akila. That
done.
was a really tough one. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay, so guys, oh, sorry. Linda, I muted you by mistake there. I don't know what happened.
I saw that, and I'm glad I have the power to unmute.
I'm so sorry. Oh, guys, I was telling you in our last lesson, I got my screen phone, so I got kicked out and I came back in, but I came back in and I wasn't a host. I had no powers. I was the same as you guys. I couldn't unmute myself. I couldn't talk. I couldn't share my
Felt like a
screen.
prisoner.
I was like waving into the camera to try and get. I could do anything else. I understand now how you guys feel. Let me just say that. I felt very stressed. Okay. Oh, you fished around, Marula. How?
What?
Tiana, yes.
Maybe I would like to ask a question there.
Sure,
So
ask away.
if we did what the 5x minus 10, was it gonna be the same?
Yeah, it will be the same. Yeah,
Anyone, you can use anyone.
yeah, either one.
Okay, thank you, babe.
No problem. Okay, let's do one more like this, and then we'll move on to our new rule for today. Okay, so this question, we've got 40, we've got a y, we've got 60, and then we've got an x and the x, and I would like to know what the value of y is, and I would like to know what the value of x is. Okay, see if you can figure that out for me. You can get away with using only one rule here, but you could use two rules. Up to you. Yes, Marula, I'm very curious to hear how a fish drowned. I felt like that's something that they are born to be able to do, but that could be wrong.
Yeah, it sounds stupid, but it happened.
Okay. Are you here to talk us through finding an answer?
Yes.
Okay, what am I going to start with?
Why?
Okay, cool.
So say
Okay.
angle on a straight line. So
Okay, so what did you write?
180 equals to y plus 40 plus 60.
Good. Y plus 40 plus 60 equals 180. And your reason was angles on a straight line. Beautiful. Okay, next
Okay.
line.
Y plus 100 equals to 180.
Good.
Y equals to 180 minus 100, and then we'll go
Good.
to Y equals to 80.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Excellent. Nice job. So sorry for your loss. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I am sad that you've lost your fish. Anam, how can I help?
Can I answer X, please?
Sure. Tell me what you write.
Okay. I did X with 60 vertical opposite angles. So X equals 60.
Oh, they are not vertically opposite angles. I did that to
Ah.
be very sneaky. So
How,
I'm going to
ma'am?
show you. Yeah, I know. This here, this is a straight line. So that's 100%. But this dude over here, this is not a straight line. If it was a straight line, it would look like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can't use vertically opposite angles. Ashni, can you help me find X?
Yes, I can.
Okay, what am I going to do?
So you're going to say x plus 4x equals to 180.
Beautiful. What's my reason?
Angles on a straight line.
Nice. Okay.
And then you're going to say 5x equals to 180.
Good.
And 180 divided by 5, which is 36.
Beautiful. Nice job. Good job.
Thank
Well
you.
done. And thank you for speaking. I think that was the first time we've heard from you. I love it. Okay, so Moabi, interior angles only come into play when we're dealing with parallel lines like that. These are interior angles. So we're going to do parallel lines in our next course. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll be talking about those different rules. Okay, so for this one, straight line was very much something you could have done. You could have also done angles around a point. You could have done, I think those probably would have been your best options. So angles around the point or angles on a straight line. Okay. Yeah. How can I be of service?
Babe, so like in class, we started with it lines with the arrows.
Yeah.
I don't know what the teacher's talking about because I never understood my whole life.
But we're going to get there later, so don't panic.
Oh, babe, I'm in a really panicking.
Yeah, don't panic. Turn that panic right off. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so the 5, Nikki, came from having 1x plus 4x. That's what gave us the 5x. So just always be careful that when I just have an x, it means 1x. And then I just divided by 5 because I wanted to be able to cancel my coefficient. Okay. Cool. So that was our recap of what we did last week. Now we're going to learn a new rule. So we're going to add this into the rules that we know, but this is a really nice, easy rule. That's why I think that everyone's going to enjoy it. It's really, really nice and easy. I'm going to talk you through one, and then I'm going to let you work through a couple, then we'll do a brain break, and then we'll do a couple more. Okay, so the rule that we are learning today is sum of angles in a triangle. And basically what sum of angles in a triangle means is if we add together all of those angles, if we add the x plus y plus z, we're going to get a total of 180 degrees. Okay, and the reason when we use this thought pattern is we say sum of angles in a triangle. Now remember, your reasons are always just sort of explaining why you know what you know, and so it's, you know that it's equal to 180 because the sum of all the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so let's try and keep this up for those of you who want to take a shot later. So an example of this is what we've got over here is we've got a triangle. That means that this angle plus this angle plus this angle needs to equal 180 degrees. So I'm going to say x plus 75 degrees plus 55 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. And my reason is sum of angles in a triangle. Okay, so that's then going to be x plus 130 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. I'm going to move that 130 over, and so my total is going to be x is 50 degrees. Does anyone have any questions about what they are currently seeing? Anything that they don't understand? Do we like this rule? Do we hate this rule? Talk me through it. Tell me how we feel. Tell me what's going on. Tell me good things or bad things, I don't mind. Festejo, yes. How do we feel about this new rule? We can hear you, sweetheart.
Ma'am, I was wondering, where did you get the 130?
Okay, so the 130 came from having 75 plus 55.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Tiana, do we like this rule?
Maybe I like the rule. It looks very easy, but
Yeah, it's a nice rule. Hey,
is it always going to equal to 180 degrees?
always, every time we have a triangle, whenever we have a triangle, if we add up the vertices of that triangle together, we are always going to get 180 degrees every time.
Hey, did I like it?
Yeah, not so bad. Hey.
We told
No
you you're gonna love it.
Julie, how can I help?
Ma'am, can you please explain it more?
Okay, well, how about when we do our next one, then hopefully it will like start coming in a little bit more. So let's go through the next question, and then I think in that process you'll be like, ah, yes, I get it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. I think you will though. So our rule with sum of angles in a triangle, all it's saying is that whenever we have a triangle, like here we have a triangle, okay? The rule that we've just learned is that if I add together all of my angles in a triangle, so I'm saying x plus 10 plus 70 plus x, if I add all of those together, then I have to get the answer of 180 degrees, okay? So if I had to write that out, if I had to write this as an equation, I'm saying I've got x plus 10, that's this angle over here, plus 70, that's this angle over here, plus x, which is this angle over here. So if I add all three of my angles of my triangle, I have to get a total of 180 degrees. And then I'm going to give my reason of sum of angles in a triangle. Okay, so let's just use some colors over here. I'm saying the one angle plus the other angle plus my third angle has to give me 180 degrees. Okay, from here, I can just solve this equation. So now what I would do, so I'm just going to get rid of these quickly so that I can highlight differently. Okay, now I want to say that I have x plus x, that's going to give me 2x, okay? And then I've got 10 plus 70, which is going to give me 80, and that's going to be equal to 180 degrees. Okay, I'm going to move my 80 over, so I'm going to have 2x is equal to 180 minus 80, which means 2x is going to equal 100. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I'm going to see that x is 50 degrees. So for those of you who are feeling confused, hopefully you're feeling less confused with me, but if you're not, let me know, and let me know where you are getting confused, and we'll talk through it. Jasmine, how can I help?
I skipped the part where I added the 70 plus 10, but I still got to the same answer.
No, that's fine. The only steps that are really important for you to have here is I really need, in this first equation, I really need a rule. And then generally this line here, which is 2x equals 100, and then your final answer. Those are the important lines. So if you've got those, then I'm happy. Yeah, Brayden, this is a great rule. Hey, okay, really, I don't think I'm saying your name right, and I do apologize. Can you say your name for me?
It is really, ma'am.
Oh, okay, so I did say it right. Okay, good. How can I help?
Ma'am, I don't understand how you got that 80 and how you got to minus it from 180.
Okay, so this 80 over here came from saying 10 plus 70. That's what gave me that 80 over there. And then when we moved that 80 to the other side of my equal sign, then it has to become a negative, because whenever something jumps over the equal sign, it changes its sign.
Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure, no problem. Ursejo, how can I help?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that for you to get 80, you plus 10 and 70,
Yes.
and then you minus 80 from 180 to get 50.
To get 100, yes. So this
Oh.
over here, this 180 minus 80, that gave me 100. And then when I divided both of them by 2, then I got the 50. Yeah.
So you always add the numbers that they give you in the triangle together to get the.
Yeah. Whenever we have a triangle, we add all of them together and we get 180.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. No, Moabi, it's not brain break time yet. Goodness. After this question. Okay, so I've helped you a lot with A and B. I would like you to do this one by yourself. I want you to see if you can figure this all out. So I'm wanting to figure out what X is over here. Let's see. Tiana, you can work for Watobe when you're older. You just need to become a math teacher. But you will have to start liking geometry.
She likes geometry.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Moabi, how can I help?
Ma'am, can I try and solve the equation?
Yes, I'm gonna just give everyone a couple more minutes and then I'll unmute you again, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Amber, I will put you on the list for one of our questions after brain break. Okay.
Guys, just to say, on the other class, we already have other people that are booking for Thursday to answer questions.
Yeah.
That's how much they enjoy geometry, okay?
There was one question and there were like 15 hands. And I just disappointed so many people because I was just like, I can only pick one hand. So now people are booked for Thursday. And no, Tiana, you took enough. You don't need to book. That's craziness. Okay. Moabi, can you pop that hand up again for me so that we can unmute you? Keith, is this hand up to answer?
Yes.
Okay, so Keith, can I put you on the list for one of the later questions? I just promised this one to Moabi.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so Keith and Amber Yolanda, those are the names who have to come later. Keith and
Yep.
Amber, I'm just writing
I've
it down.
noted you
Amber.
down.
Okay, cool. Moabi, we're all yours. Talk us through.
So, ma'am, what I did was I said x minus 10 degrees plus x plus 40 plus 2x equals 180.
Good. What's my reason?
Sum of angles in a triangle.
Good. Okay. Next line. Have we still got you, Moabi?
Then I said, ma'am, what is this? 2x plus x equals 4x, which equals to minus 10 degrees plus 40 equals to 180 degrees now.
Cool. Yeah. Next line.
Then I put 4x alone and I divided it by 4.
Okay.
And then there's
What's coming
180 minus 60 degrees.
So it's not going to be minus 60. We're going to have plus 10 and then we're going to have minus 40.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So do you want to try and work out what's going to happen on the right hand side now?
Don't you divide 4x by 4?
We first need to figure out what this is going to be though. So what's going to be 180 plus 10 plus minus 40?
150, ma'am.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Now that we have an answer, we can divide both of them by 4. So what does x land up being?
37.5, ma'am.
Yep.
Well done, man.
Nice. Nice,
I
Mabi.
think
Good
Wabi's
job.
brain works so fast that he's already thinking on dividing by 4 already.
Like try to, yeah. Just,
Yeah.
oh, I need to get that 4 in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, we are in time for our brain break. We're going to do a quick brain break and then we are going to jump back into some math. Okay, so the first one is one of these nice, easy ones. Oh, sorry. If you're wanting to take a screenshot, please quickly take a screenshot. We're only going to learn about pi flag next term. I think we haven't done pi flag yet, so we'll probably jump into it next term. Okay, so brain break for today. The first one is I want to know what this word is down here. My chicken plus my mouse plus my duck plus my hamster. What word am I looking for? What word am I looking for? Good, Nikki. I'm glad you're finding it nice and easy. It's not buck. No. You are just guessing words. You are looking at letters and trying to find words. Ah, Fatima, yes. Nice job. It is definitely bulk. Bulk. Okay, let's see why. So 12 plus 2 is going to give us 14. Okay, so that's going to be our chicken face is 2, which means it's B. And then 3 times 12 gives us 36. So that's our duck, which is an L. And 3 times 10 is going to give us 50, which means our hamster is a K. So our word is bulk. Nice, easy one. Okay, but I think a couple of you were just trying to guess, looking at the letters that you could see there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is very quick. They're not tough ones. So I think a brain break is basically just like a silly thing we do in the middle of the lesson just to give your brain some space from the work that we're doing. It never has anything to do with the work that we're currently doing. I try and think of different things to show you. This one is just where you have to figure out, like, yeah, you would have to figure out what the duck is so you can find out its later. But we'll do different ones each week, so don't panic. For the quick part of today's brain break, they're not dingbats, but they're very similar to a dingbat because it's also a picture. So it's a set of emojis, and then you have to figure out what the movie is. They're all movies from the emojis. Okay, so there's a couple of emojis, and then you have to figure out what the movie is from the emojis. Let's see how you go. This was the first one. Boxing club, no. Ah, Ashnik got there like 10 seconds. It took our other class forever to get here. Nice job, man. Yes. Thank you. It is definitely a fight club. Clover Punch. I'm pretty sure Clover Punch isn't a movie.
I got not my computer crashed. Stop back.
No problem. Guys, in a deck of cards, this is the club. So this is Fight Club. You never heard of this movie? Well, Fight Club is it's quite graphic, Tiana, in fairness. So maybe it's better that you haven't watched it. But it's like a cult movie. Like not about cults, but I mean like people like really enjoy it. I don't know if that makes sense. Do you say it's a cult movie? Like there's a cult following of it. Maybe that's a better way to say it. It is a good movie. It is quite gory though. Okay. Okay, well, Tiana, you might struggle with these ones today, but that's okay. Let's go on to our next one. I know, Robbie, I'm not telling you to watch it. I'm telling you that it exists, just as it exists as a movie. No, don't. I don't like tell people to watch it now. Now we have to be super careful what movies I put up here. Okay, the next one I think you'll find very easy. Let's see. This is the next one. I want to know what movie this is. Jasmine, yes. What movie is this?
Is it The Lord of the Rings?
Yes, it's the Lord of the Rings.
Well done.
Yes. Nice.
My
Lord of the
favorite
Rings.
movie. That's how I got it quickly.
Yay! Nice job, Jasmine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. It was definitely Lord of the Rings. Some weird things. Was it a Waverly Place? No, but I can see how that would be, except that there's this volcano situation. The Hobbit, I wonder if I could accept the Hobbit. You know, I don't know if I can accept the Hobbit because I don't think I suppose.
But the
Mordor is
ring,
involved there.
and
Yeah.
the hobbits, there's no ring.
No, there is the ring in the Hobbit because he finds it in the Hobbit.
Oh, damn.
Okay, but not Harry Potter. But nice job, guys. You did well. Lord of the Rings. Okay, and then our last one. This is the one which maybe is too old of a movie, and I'm sorry. I'm just going to say right now it's not Stranger Things. So we all can get that out of our heads right now. Yes! Oh, nice. It's lots of wrong answers, but one right
Well
answer.
done, Linomta.
Yeah, Linomta is the only one who got there. Nice job. Rick and Morty. How? It's E.T. Yeah, I do accept that this is an old movie, guys, but it's a good movie. It's a very good movie. And this movie is not age restricted. All of you could watch this movie. In E.T., there's this like famous scene where he goes, E.T., phone home. And that's where this is coming from. It is a good movie though. Now I'm recommending it as a film that you should watch. Okay. Let's jump back into our math. Marty, can we stop with the skulls? There's like 7,000 skulls coming through here. Gosh, calm the farm a little bit there. Let's move into our math mode again. We've got a couple of easy questions and then I've got one nasty question right at the end. Okay.
I think these ones, they booked them already.
Yes, these were booked.
Yourself, guys. Amber.
Keith, and then we have Amber. Those are booked. Okay. E.T. is an alien. He's an alien because he comes down. Yeah.
Let's work on this one.
E.T. stands for extraterrestrial, which is alien.
Pee-wee wants to book also.
I see you, Pee-wee. Tiana, yes,
for
okay.
the next one.
It's fine, Tiana. We'll put you on for the last question of the day. It's a nice juicy one. You'll be just fine. Just fine. Ashmeek, how can I help, sweetheart?
I just noted you.
I just wanted to ask, is someone doing question B or?
We've got Amber who's going to do B for us, but I will put you on the list, Ashmeek, for Thursday because we're running out of questions for today, but I'll pop you on for Thursday.
People are booking already, but this is amazing.
Yeah. Arnold, how can I help? Arnold, you just need to unmute on your side for me, sweetheart. Okay, Keith, we are ready and waiting. This is all yours. Talk us through how we are going to do A.
Okay, so I said x plus 120.
Yeah.
Plus 35.
Good.
Equals to 180.
Good. What's
And
my
then the
reason?
reason, sum of angles in a triangle.
Good. Sum of angles in a triangle. Excellent. Sum of angles in a triangle. Good. Okay, next line.
Then x plus 155
Yeah.
equals to 180.
Beautiful. Next line.
Then x equals to 180 minus 155.
Perfect. So what does x land at equaling?
25.
Yes. Nice job, Keith. Woo!
Well
Guys, and Keith is
done.
one of our newbies who just keeps on coming back. So this is the progress you can see if you just keep on coming to
done,
lessons.
guys.
Nice job, Keith. Very proud of you. Yusuf, is this a question, sweetheart?
Oh, ma'am, I wanted to answer the second one.
I've already got Amber booked for B.
You can book for next week, Thursday.
But we can book you
your
for
name down.
Thursday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let me just change pen colors here quickly, and then. Well, yeah, Keith joined us. I think like last week. Didn't Keith join us last week?
A newbie.
Yeah. Amber, do you mind putting? Oh no, I can see you. There we go. Okay, Amber, B, it's all you.
Okay, sure. So x plus 90 degrees,
Yeah.
46 degrees is
Yeah.
equal to 180 degrees.
Good.
And the reason is sum of angles in a triangle.
Beautiful. Okay, next line.
And I said x is equal to 180
Yeah.
minus 90 degrees minus 46 degrees.
46. Oh, I'm writing 45 like a crazy person. Yes, absolutely. Carry on.
Oh, I thought it was 45. Okay, yeah. And then my x will be equal to 44 degrees.
Good. 100%. Yes. Nice job, Amber.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well done. Nice and easy, guys. You are nailing this.
You are doing super, super well, guys. You.
Yeah, yeah. This is like your home. I agree.
Okay, let's try C. I think for C, this is a P way, I think I remember correctly. And then we've got Tiana for D. Marty, these phones need to stop. They mess up the chat and then I can't see people's questions. Marilla, you answered a question first at the beginning of the lesson. That's the only reason I'm giving love to other people. But you know I love you. Jasmine, yeah, how can I help?
Can I also book a question to answer on Thursday?
Yeah, Jasmine, we've got your name
It's
down.
already
Don't you
booked.
panic.
Don't worry.
You guys need to be careful, hey? You're booking for questions that you don't know what they're going to look like.
Exactly.
Now I'm going to be really nasty, but it's fine. I like the enthusiasm. I love it. Apiwa, we are ready whenever you are. So when you're ready, just pop that hand up for me and then I will unmute you and we can do this question. There we go. Okay. We're all yours.
So, ma'am, first I say x plus 80 degrees plus 55 degrees is equal to 180.
Good. What's my reason?
Sum of angles in a triangle.
Good. Okay. Next line.
And then I say x is equal to 180 degrees minus 80 degrees minus 55 degrees.
Good. So what does x land is equaling?
45 degrees.
Yes, a nice job, Apiwe. Awesome.
Well done.
Oh,
Thank you.
smashing this. Awesome, awesome. Very good job, guys. Sumi, yes, how can I help?
Hello.
Hi.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, with the reason, can we write angles of a triangle?
I think you need to have the word sum in there. If you said angles of a triangle, you need to say angles of a triangle equal 180. So either you need to say sum of angles in a triangle or angles of a triangle equal 180.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, we have made it to our last question of the night, which I'm very excited about. Yes,
Exciting,
so
exciting.
spammer, how may I help? Marby, that's all I'm going to call you up from now on. Skull spammer, how may I be of service?
I'm gonna answer the last question.
Oh no, we've already booked Tiana for the
We
last
already
question.
booked Tiana for that one.
Oh, come on, man.
Wow, it's
You can answer on the
chat.
charts. You can answer also on the charts.
Marby,
But
this
if
is
I
the
answer on the chat, ma'am, Tiana's gonna see the answer first. So she's gonna use my answer.
No, well, she might not see it because you do so much spamming on there that it takes 500 hours to see what the real answers are.
Yeah, you only have to put your answer in the charts. That's it.
You will be fine. This one is for Tiana. Oh, well, Tiana, you asked to be booked, so we booked you. We booked you. You asked for this. Oh, there's 2 questions, guys.
To
Oh,
answer.
Tiana, you are so lucky. You are so lucky. Tiana's going to do D, and then we've got Moabi is going to do our second D, which is our E. This is going to be Moabi. Okay, Tiana, whenever you are ready to do D, just chuck that hand up for us, and we will happily answer. But it's not a nasty one, so you'll be just fine. Not fair, Jasmine. We've got you booked. You're on my list. I've got on my list for Thursday, I've got Ashnique, I've got Jasmine, I've got Sana. I've got a whole list happening here. So don't you panic. You're there. Okay, Tiana, where is his hand? Where is his hand that needs to be popping up?
Tiana is there. On D, you're doing D, Tiana.
Yeah, you're doing this first D for us. You'll be just fine. Okay. Tiana, I'm ready.
Okay, babe. So
okay,
we're gonna start by saying that where the block is, like where the right angle is, it's a 90 degrees.
Good, good.
So it's gonna be 2x plus 10 plus 3x plus 90 equals 180.
Good. What's my reason?
Sum of angles in a triangle.
Good. Okay, next.
And then we're gonna say 2x plus 3x equals to 180 minus 10 minus 90.
Good, yeah.
Then we're gonna say 5x equals 80.
Good.
Then we're gonna divide both by 5.
Good.
Then x equals to 16.
Yes, nice job, Tiana. You see, geometry is not so bad. Geometry is not so bad. You will be just fine. Okay, last question of the night. I am looking for A, I'm looking for B, I'm looking for C. I need to have all the correct reasons for all 3 of those.
It's go, Moabi.
Can we stop all of this drama in the chat, guys?
Moabi, you need to be here. You need to raise your hand and leave the chats, please. Raise your hand and we are here. I'm here to check up. There we go.
There we go. Okay, Moabi, how am I going to start this question?
Ma'am, don't you start by solving what's in the triangle first before you solve the outside angles?
I can't. I have to start with one letter. There's one letter that I have to start with. Otherwise, I'm going to struggle.
Ma'am, don't you start with C first?
With C. Is that what you said? So with C, I just don't have enough information to start with C. So I am going to have to start inside this triangle. I'm going to have to start over here.
Remember our goals, Moabi, the goals.
Isn't it A plus B plus 80, which equals to 180 degrees?
It definitely is, but the problem with that is then I have A and B that I don't know, and I can only have one thing that I don't know when I'm solving, because if I have A plus B plus 80, then I can't solve for both A and B. So
Okay,
that's
ma'am.
why I can't start inside my triangle. So I have to start with A first. So we're gonna have to use one of our other reasons that we learned from last week. Do you want me to pass the mic on to
Angles on a
someone else?
straight line, ma'am.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well
So how am I
done, you
gonna
got this.
what am I gonna write?
A equals 122 minus 180 degrees, or 180, ma'am.
So A plus 122 is gonna equal 180, and then my reason would be angles on a straight line. Okay. So then I'm gonna move that 122 over, and so what does A land up equaling?
$58, ma'am.
Yeah, good. Okay, cool.
Well
So now we
done,
know
Bobby. Got this.
now that this guy here is 58 degrees. Okay, cool. All right, now you can go back to your original thinking to help you find B. So what can I write next?
80 plus 58 plus B equals 180 degrees.
Good. Okay,
Well
what's my
done.
reason?
Angles in a triangle.
Sum of angles in a triangle, yeah. Okay, cool. Next line.
B equals 180 minus 138.
Okay, so I'm just gonna write them separately for the moment, just because we hadn't done that yet. Okay, cool. So what does B land up equaling?
$42, ma'am.
Good. Good. Well done.
Bobby.
Okay, so now we know that
Let's
B is
go, one
42.
more.
Okay, last letter we need to find is C.
One more, Bobby, you can do this.
So
Isn't
think
it
about how
A
you
plus
found
B
A.
plus C?
So remember with the rule with straight lines, they have to be adjacent together. So these two together have to equal 180 degrees.
Okay, ma'am. So it's B plus C plus 122 degrees.
Just these two have to equal 180. Because remember, when we do angles on a straight line, they have to be adjacent, which means they have to share an arm. So all it is going to be B plus C. It's going to equal 180 degrees because of angles on a straight line.
Ma'am, but I said that.
You said plus 122.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so this B is now going to be 42 degrees. So how would we find C here?
C equals to 180 minus 142.
Minus 42.
Yes,
Okay, good. So what's C going to land at equaling?
138, ma'am.
There we go. Nice.
Well
Nice
done.
job. Okay, good. Nice job. Okay. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of this new rule that we have learned today. So now we've learned angles. We've learned angles on a straight line. We've learned angles around a point. We've learned verse of angles. We've learned complementary angles, and we have learned sum of angles in a triangle. So far, we have learned 5 rules. And then what we're going to learn on Thursday is a 6th rule. And then we're going to learn a 7th rule. And those are the only rules we're going to learn in this course. So we're going to learn 7 rules in this course, and next course we're going to learn 3 more. And so by the end of this, we're going to have learned all of them.